Right now, part two of our Get the Facts report on last night's debate in the race for Florida governor. Just which candidate signed off on the biggest tax increase in Florida history and who is to blame for Florida's property insurance crisis. Here's West 2 News political reporter Greg Fox.
Among the first few minutes of the debate, Democrat Charlie Crist and Republican Ron DeSantis were asked about how they'll tackle rising insurance rates, with images of Hurricane Ian and its catastrophic damage fresh in their minds. That's when Crist made this claim.
I want to make Florida more affordable again. When I was governor, I lowered your property insurance.
Let's get the facts. That claim is mostly true. Crist made insurance a key part of his campaign for governor, and in a 2007 special session, lawmakers passed a bill that allowed insurance companies to buy Florida hurricane risk reinsurance at cheaper rates. A staff analysis estimates rates would drop 10 to 15%. Crist got a lot of help, though, with no major storms when he was governor. What about DeSantis?
He's talking about property insurance, and everybody watching tonight knows that your property insurance is up under him.
That claim is a fact, but it needs a lot of context. 5 years before Ian battered Florida, Irma and Maria took their toll on the Sunshine State the year before DeSantis was elected, which led to massive, often fraudulent repair claims. According to the Insurance Information Institute, Florida leads the nation in homeowners insurance-related litigation, despite accounting for less than 10% of claims. The result? Florida's average annual premium now stands at $4,100, compared to a national average of $1,600, and roughly double what it was when DeSantis took office.
When Charlie Crist was governor, he ran saying he would not raise taxes. He became governor, and he signed off on the largest increase in taxes and fees in the history of the state of Florida.
Let's bring up the meter. That statement by DeSantis is a fact. After Crist weathered the worst of the recession, in 2009, he signed off on a $2.2 billion tax and fee increase on things like tobacco and auto license tag renewals, as well as bumping up the money businesses had to pay for workers' comp insurance. At one point, DeSantis criticized Crist for only showing up for work in Congress 14 days this year. That's true. Crist has voted mostly by proxy during the pandemic. But it's also worth noting that during his time in Congress, he's only missed 2% of votes, and that's about average. With Get the Facts, I'm Greg Fox.